Happy Tuesday morning. This is RG from the RG SWAC Sports Network. We rolling and vibing and working out this morning, huh? Oh, turn it down just a little bit. That's old Frankie. We are one. New Orleans bounce. Remember, the last day to vote is November 5th. If you live in the hard-hit affected areas of North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and other places, make sure you check your polling location. A lot of places got hit hard, so make sure you check that out. We need everybody to vote. Now, if you lived under a rock, you missed the great weekend that we had in SWAC football. Upsets and all that other stuff, man. The SWAC did not disappoint at all. Let's check out my little black known SWAC fact. Let me get it up on here. All right. All right, that's enough old Frank. Good music there, man.
Tonight is special because I got everything started at TSU. I mean, if I didn't have the opportunity to go to TSU, if I have the opportunities that TSU gave me, I wouldn't be where I am today. Plain and simple. It was the perfect environment for me as a young man, and it just meant everything to me, and it gave me a great appreciation for everything that's come after. I played 1 year high school at Westbury High School, and my uncle knew Walter Highsmith, the head coach, and I had another teammate from Westbury who was going to TSU, and he took me over there to see Coach Highsmith. And Coach Highsmith said, "Hey, you look good, I'll take you." And that was it. That's how I ended up at TSU. And it's kind of thing just happened for a reason, I guess. It made no rhyme or reason why I would be there. I only played 1 year of high school in football. I wasn't even good, but they took a chance on me, and that's why I'm forever indebted to Texas Southern. And every once in a while, I get a chance to go walk the campus and, you know, sit on the little ledge on the yard and reminisce about the good old days. But yeah, it's great to come back, to see the students, to see how much has changed and changed for the better. My advice to any student walking the ground at TSU is don't limit yourself. Don't think because I went to an HBCU or I'm not, you know, it doesn't seem like I'm in the biggest market with the biggest place. I have this vision that no one else is going to see it. If you see your vision, if you see where you want to go in your life, just continue to work towards that. And there is never a right time to do the wrong thing when it comes to the way that you treat people, the way you treat your business. There are no shortcuts in anything that you do. And for everyone who's had success, believe me, there are a lot more struggles that you don't see because all you see is where they are now. And that holds true for me. So yeah, just have a vision, stick to it. Bust your butt. Nothing comes easy. Remember, no one owes you anything. You got to earn everything you get. TSU deserves to be mentioned in the same breath. I mean, with the Thurgood Marshall School of Law, with the pharmacy program, with everything that we have there, I think the school has put out a lot of great students who have done a lot of great things in the world, will continue to do a lot of great things. And I hope the school just gets the recognition that it deserves.
That is TSU Proud by the great Michael Strahan. You cannot beat that, man. To be inducted to the Texas Southern Football Hall of Fame. He's in the NFL Hall of Fame. And like I said, he donates and gives back to that university quite a bit. We need more Michael Strahans coming out of the SWAC. Trust me. Nothing wrong with what the folks are doing now, but Michael Strahan, hey, and people that follow the SWAC, they know that this man, he's a very good team player. He does it all for Texas Southern and other HBCUs, not just Texas Southern. He and a lot of schools in the SWAC. A quick story that I'm pretty sure he don't mind me telling. When Coach Sanders was at Jackson State and he needed X, Y, and Z suits and this and that, Michael Strahan stepped up and helped out Coach Prime a whole lot. So salute to them. So let's get back into what I call the SWAC, baby. We had a good one. All right, unless you was living under a rock, you missed all of this great action with the upset. Pine Bluff, 21, Fairview 17. I still don't call that an upset. I really don't call it an upset. What I do call it is Pine Bluff should have beat Alcorn last week. And it is what it is, though. You can't sit there and say X, Y, and Z should have happened. But they beat Fairview. Now, Fairview, you on life support. You need a whole lot to make yourself accurate back in the SWAC West. Grambling, you losing to Alcorn at home in the hole, 17-15. You are just as suspect right now. Alabama A&M beat up on Bethune-Cookman. Good win for Coach Manning, way to bounce back. Fairview, you can play spoiler, but you have to beat everybody and hope for everybody to start losing over there. Deer Oak Valley, you started out great. You was actually winning at one point in time, 17-14. And then the worst happened. We're going to get into it. Texas Southern, after you beat Fairview, that first opening game, it's been looking kind of for you. But you still got a chance. All y'all still got a chance in the SWAC West. But it's looking harder with Alcorn going up 3-0 in the SWAC West. You know, they win another game or two in that division, it's just about a wrap. So it is what it is, man. Texas Southern, I mean, you still got to play Alcorn. So, hey, man, it's a lot of work that y'all got, you know, get yourself into. But, hey, it's football, man. It is football. And salute to UAPB though. I you know, like I said, they should have beat Alcorn last time, but it didn't go that way. And I got a little video for them celebrating, and UAPB deserves this. Let me get this so I can get y'all. And I have nothing. I don't care about folks celebrating after the game. That not with that belt stuff. That belt stuff, that's out of line for me. I don't think anybody should be walking around with a belt on the football team. You beat them, yeah. You can talk junk, but trying to whoop somebody, man, come on, bro. I don't get that one, man. But hey, that's if the coaches allow it. Who am I to say different?
To keep them cameras rolling, and we coming on the new ABB. We knew, not the old one, the new one.
Good job, Alonzo Hampton.
I told you to keep them cameras rolling, and we coming on my mom.
They say keep them cameras rolling. They coming on their mama. Hey, I ain't mad at UAPB, man. They deserve that one. They deserve that. They should have 2 victories in the SWAC. But you lost against Alcorn after basically pretty much controlling that game. But it is what it is, man. Now let's get into break down some of these games, man. Go back to the final scores. As you can see, let's take the game, the highlight I just showed, Fairview versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. Like I said, this game, it was not as bad as folks was trying to make it seem like, oh, it was upset. No. Fairview struck first, and it came down to, could Fairview ever stop anybody? And the what I like the most about these games, when they are played on ESPN on a Friday, or ESPNU or ESPN whatever, you actually get good highlights. It's hard to get SWAC highlights. So you don't have the ESPN network. That's why I said, man, if somebody want me to share those games or whatever, hey man, let me know. But it started off 8-7 in the first quarter, and Fairview actually had what's the name? Oh, here go the highlights I got here. Hold on, they actually pulled them up. So let's check out some of these highlights. And that's why I like when these games are being played. We need to support more. It should have been way more people at that stadium than what it was. So you can click on a highlight, and you go up and down the screen. It's nothing but highlights, and this is why I like for those games to be shown. And so you can check those highlights there. But that was great though. Let's go back to that. And ESPN did a real good job. I thought it was great. It was good for the program and everybody else. Now, the FAMU versus Alabama. No, my bad. Wrong week. But I'm about to get on what's the name again for not having a quarterback. Week 7. What's up with this internet? There we are. And you look at the Bethune-Cookman and Alabama A&M. And now if you watch my show Saturday, I went over a lot of these scores. But the reason why I'm going live this morning was because I was supposed to do this last night, but when the Yankees played, I lost track of time. The next thing I know, but what you got going on with Bethune-Cookman and Alabama A&M, Bethune needs some help. The whole coaching situation and the team, all that stuff that's going on with them, they need a little help. I don't know what's going to take to turn their program around, but Alabama A&M monkey stomped them, and I'm not playing. You know, when you are allowing a team to put up 21 points in a quarter, and then and you only scoring field goals and not putting up points, with Valley. And anybody knows that I'll always say Valley gonna win every week, and Valley ain't winning a damn thing. But I'm still gonna say they're gonna win. I'm riding with you, Mississippi Valley. It's homecoming at Valley too this weekend. I will be at the Jackson State FAMU game. The Valley actually was winning 14-13. The Valley can score with anybody, which is shockingly amazing, but can't stop nobody. So I think for sure UAPB is headed in the right direction with Coach Alonzo Hampton. Valley, you got to get there. But Coach Eddie Robinson, if Alabama State can actually get them a quarterback, and you can look to see the leading passes and rushers, and you had Key for Alabama State. That's what I'm saying. Is that the quarterback now? He went 14 for 21 with 326 yards and 4 touchdowns. And I know people will say, oh, that's against Valley. But still, nobody said that when Alcorn was beating up on Valley. A win is a win. And you got a quarterback can get him some confidence, because Alabama State, you still have to play Jackson State. Even though Jackson power offense. Now, Alcorn versus Grambling. This game to me was uncharacteristic for a Grambling team that caused 5 turnovers. Grambling was before the bye week. Grambling was actually leading the nation in turnovers. They had like 13 turnovers. And what was so crazy about this game was the SWAC preseason player of the year, I think he's hurt. I think he's been hurt since the Jackson State game, Mr. Crowley. I have no way of finding that out, but the Jackson State game, if you go back and look at that Jackson State game, Jackson State hit that young man really, really hard. Now, I'm not saying he's, walking around with a concussion or anything like that, but I believe he's hurt because he is not living up to his expectation. To me, he played way better last year, but this game came down to defense. It was a defensive game. Yes, Alcorn scored 2 touchdowns. That Grambling didn't score a touchdown, a bunch of field goals, and salute to kickers now. You got these kickers that are actually kicking. I remember when the SWAC, you wasn't getting no 30-yard field goal coming out of the SWAC. Now these jokers now, man, I'm trying to see if it'll come up. Okay. But this the game-winning field goal. If it comes up, I don't know what's going on with these highlights. There it is.
Here's the snap. The kick is down. It's up. It's good. Alcorn on top.
Yeah. That was
Chicken Big Mac. Chicken.
I apologize for that. But that's how Alcorn went down there in that hole. Now the Southern Texas Southern game. Southern starts off too slow. It don't matter who they're playing, but they start off slow, but then they can pick it up when they need to in the third and fourth quarter. And they will put you in the overtime, and then somehow or they'll have you beat in the fourth quarter, which is pretty good, man. But when you play a team like when they play Alcorn this weekend, I can see both of them teams starting off slow. Both of them will start off slow. It's homecoming to Southern. I think Southern gonna be ready to play. Alcorn is riding that 3-game high, but we shall see though. This game went 22-19, and Bowden was 13 for 33 with 181 yards and a touchdown. That young man is coming along, man. Running back had 55 yards. The wide receiver had 7 receptions, 59 yards. So it's coming along for Southern, but then again, I got to remind people, you have 5 new head coaches. So those players are learning a whole new system. Now we're about halfway in the middle of the SWAC. Now they're starting to get the hang of it. So hopefully offenses and everything can pick up a whole lot better. But we shall find out. And coming up, let's look at the standings and see who is where. My thing. Oh man, I took the whole thing out of there. But I can tell you, oh no, I didn't. But I can tell you that that with Alcorn and Southern, this is a battle for first place in the SWAC. That's coming up this weekend for homecoming. One is 2-0 and one is 3-0 in the SWAC. Alcorn is 3-0 in division play, and Southern is 2-0 in division play. So the winner has somewhat of an advantage, but then again, Southern they starting on they are Grambling Southern at the end of next month, but their schedule is not looking as hard as what's the name, because Alcorn has 2 more games on the road, and so this is the 19th. You're gonna have Arkansas Pine Bluff is going to Grambling. Grambling better watch out. Pine Bluff is feeling themselves. But Bethune-Cookman and Mississippi Valley, homecoming at Valley. Both schools are 0-5. Wow. Valley, please win. FAMU at Jackson State. That is the game of the week. This game is going to be televised. It's going to be, I cannot wait to break this game down. Monday morning, I most likely will break this game down and then you can watch it. But I will definitely break this game down Monday because this game is going to be on ESPN2. So that means I get all the good highlights and I get to go down through it. I will be at the game. I'm not trying to go live at a game because I want to be watching the action. The Alcorn State Southern night game. That's gonna be, man. And if boy, Baton Rouge gonna be jumping. But this weekend, and this is what I like about the SWAC football. This weekend, FAMU and Jackson State are both tied for first place in the East. Alcorn and Southern are 1 and 2 in the West. Alcorn is 3-0, Southern is 2-0 in division play. So what you're gonna have this weekend for FAMU and Jackson State, Alcorn and Southern, the winner of those two games are gonna be in first place in the East and the West. So it is very important that we pay attention and watch these games this weekend, or attend, like I'll be attending the FAMU game. So you gotta check this game out. And I know Jackson State game is on ESPN2, and Alcorn State and Southern, I don't know if it's on ESPN Plus or SWAC Digital Network, but I will let you know this weekend in the SWAC is going to be very, very crucial to who comes out on top. And this is the standings for the as we're saying right now. See what I'm saying? Jackson State and FAMU play this weekend. So if FAMU wins, they 2-0. Jackson State drops to 2-1. Means FAMU is up top. Jackson State wins 3-0. It's gonna be hard also if FAMU for them, because they still have to play Alabama A&M. Coach Maynard is not letting nobody off the hook when it comes to third and fourth quarter. Now, Alabama State, you have something to say. You 2-1. So this game is crucial for you also. You know, so if Jackson State loses, they 2-1, and then y'all be battling out for second place. But FAMU will be 2-0. Alcorn and Southern, same thing. The 6 p.m. game. You got to understand, when you playing somebody for homecoming, not only do you have an extra, but HBCU in the SWAC homecoming is extra. Them folks are from the hump all the way to Plank Road. On the bluff, I said the hump. The bluff, all the way to damn Plank Road, they gonna be there. If you've never been to a Southern homecoming, you need to go. They coming in there with the damn horses and everything. Good times down there. Matter of fact, if you haven't been to a HBCU homecoming, especially in the SWAC, you're missing yourself. You're messing. Treat yourself. Treat your family that. But this weekend, this is definitely gonna be must-see TV. I will be in Jackson State Friday, and I will be downtown. I can't wait. And if you've never been to the vet in Jackson, the smoke from the barbecue comes above the rafters. Seriously, it's something to see. But this weekend, Valley's homecoming, Southern's homecoming, Alabama A&M had a nice homecoming. Man, that was a nice one. So we got to get out and support. But get back to football, what we're looking at. The top 3 teams in the East are still in it. The West, if Pine Bluff beats Grambling and Southern's beat Alcorn, excuse me, can't talk this morning, then the West gonna get wacky. Now, if Alcorn beats Southern, it's gonna be hard for anybody in the West to come back from 4-0. See, the East, you don't have that cushion just yet. But say Southern beats Alcorn State. Alcorn still would be number 1. They need, Southern would be number 1, and Alcorn would still be there because Southern still has to play Grambling. But Grambling right now, for the Bayou Classic, you can throw all the records out to whatever you want to say, but it's going to be a lot harder. But you can play spoiler. Fairview is another one. Fairview, you on life support. That you ain't even got a nurse right now. You got a CNA. That's how bad you need help. But we're gonna work it through though. This whole SWAC stuff is coming to play. But I'm about to get off here. I just had to come in and let y'all know that hey, I'm still here. We still rocking and rolling, and y'all get y'all behind out and vote. And also, let me see if I can get that plug in for the show that I watch every Monday through Friday. Let it be known, and get you some real news that you can use. And I got to let it be known to start covering some SWAC sports while they playing with me. And so, but we gotta get them on here so they can what's the name? Also for the Bayou Classic weekend, I've been talking to food vendors and I've been talking to other people to get their restaurants. So when you go down, and it's just not the Bayou Classic, anybody. If you got a restaurant near a college campus, especially in the SWAC, come on here so you can promote your business free of charge. No, what you gotta pay people and all that stuff. No, I don't do that here, man. So you come on here and you can promote your business. So when these students or people that watch my show, they go there, they know where to go eat. I tell people all the time, when you come to New Orleans, the favorite thing people like to do is eat. But they go to these crazy restaurants, and I'm like, bro, you can go here, 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 here. But they don't know because nobody's directing them, tell them to. Like, I'm going to Jackson this weekend, and real talk, everybody know I'm going to Stamps Burgers. Stamps is one of the best. So you get your plug in over here. You know, same thing with if you sell apparel, t-shirt company, you know somebody, hey, tell them to come on here. They can promote their business here. Only thing I say about the business, I have to buy a t-shirt from you or some apparel from you, so I know it ain't no scam. I don't believe in scamming nobody. So we need to get this stuff. We need to work with each other, keep each other going. But you got to wake up in the morning. If you waking up this early to watch me, you can watch my man here, downtown Stacey Brown, and Let It Be Known, Producer Grill. It's called Let It Be Known, the Black Press. This is news that you can use. They ain't talking about selling no beach towels and all that other stuff and all that old crap you get on Good Morning America and all this other stuff. Like I tell people, when it comes to black media, we may not do your numbers, but we out out-black you. That means we got black people that's watching our stuff and learning and getting good information. But check out Let It Be Known. Now, getting back to my last little thing of the day, when it comes to attendance at these games. Now they are keeping better attendance records, because usually you would have to wait till 3 or 4 days later. Now you can get attendance records from HBCU, different networks, tell you how many people showing up to these games. It's getting better, but we can do a whole lot better. Wednesday, I give away 2 tickets, but you have to come on here. And see, I'm going to put this link in the comments. Okay. Let's copy it. All right, man, go. And see this link, press this link here. Now, you don't have to, now that's the link you would have to click. Now, you don't have to show your pretty face if you don't want to, but I prefer you do so I know who I'm talking to. But I have 2 tickets to the Jackson State FAMU game. But you have to click this link and come on here, and you got to answer some SWAC trivia questions. And since it's football related questions. But you get 2 free tickets. I think the tickets now at the gate for Jackson State and FAM is $55 at the gate, $50 if you buy it. Now, I got the tickets already for you, but you have to come, of course, come to the game, and you get the tickets, or I can overnight them to you. But please don't sell the tickets. Don't sell them. If you can't go, just give them to somebody. Don't try to make a profit off that, because they're coming to you free. But you click that link, you get to come on here, you get to answer some questions. As you can see behind me, it's all 12 schools. Everybody's represented here equally. I talk more noise to one school than the other. Sometimes, yeah, I do. This year, it's Alcorn. I'm on y'all ass, because Alcorn fans, I don't know what y'all problem is with me. Just because I said Valley was going to beat y'all, I say Valley going to beat everybody. But now, you know, y'all got a little beef. But y'all come on over here and get some of this rock here, baby. Nah, I'm joking. But we're going to have a good time, man. But trust me, if you got somebody that needs to promote their small little black-owned business, whether it's a t-shirt company, a restaurant, catering service, or whatever it may be, especially around these college campuses, let me know. Tell them to come on here. Click the link. But for Bayou Classic weekend, I got where Black Nola eats, and y'all can sit there and watch that interview. But until then, we're gonna listen to a little Franken and get on up off here. It's 8:31 Central Standard Time. Make sure y'all, if you're at work, tell your boss it's all good. All right, rock out.